There has been a lot of plotting and planning on how to deal with this plan. The stunning news of the delay broke right before Eyewitness News mornings at 10.
A reaction was pouring in while we were on the air. Eyewitness News anchor Mike Marza here now with what folks were telling us. Mike?
It really was pouring in. A lot of surprise this morning, Sandra and David. Several lawmakers, part of the lawsuits to fight the plan, applauding this delay. Now, for instance, Congressman Mike Lawler, who represents New York's 17th district in the Hudson Valley, part of the effort to stop congestion pricing. Governor Hochul telling somebody close to Eyewitness News that part of the reason for this delay and stopping the implementation of congestion pricing is political. Congressman Lawler locked in a tight election race in a contest that is being closely watched across the country because it could swing the balance of power in Congress again in November.
This is nothing more than political shenanigans. Governor Hochul can try as she might, but unless she is willing to end congestion pricing outright, New Yorkers should not be fooled by this. This is really nothing but an election ploy.
Because it was bad for Staten Island and would be bad for Staten Island. It would impose a third toll to get into Manhattan. It will make make traffic worse and make air pollution worse over the next 20 years. So it's a three-strike loser, not to mention the fact that perhaps a young firefighter, police officer, teacher, EMT, starting work in Manhattan would have to take another $3,000–4,000 out of their pocket. Let's scrap it. Let's figure out a way to improve mass transit options for people, especially on Staten Island, and let's not just do a money grab.
Staten Island President Vito Fossella now waiting to see what happens with congestion pricing after the delay to determine what to do with this lawsuit. The MTA advocating that the $1 billion or so raised for congestion pricing would be going to much-needed repairs. And former New York City Traffic Commissioner Sam Schwartz weighed in. Known as Gridlock Sam, he has studied drivers' habits for his entire career, and he told us on Mornings at 10 this is going to have major impacts.
I'm pretty disappointed by saying the timing isn't now. The timing is, in fact, now. For 50 years, I've been hearing it's not now. Traffic is at record levels. Traffic speeds are record slow levels. I don't know what the governor is thinking about right now, but right now is the time to do this.
Critics say all of this scrambling could have been avoided if the MTA and the state addressed the concerns raised in so many of these lawsuits. Of course, as they say, we'll see what happens.